we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Packers taking the field now. Their second series of the game coming up. And as they take the field, Bronk, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular
yep.
right, loves a chance to have in golf a breakfast ball or a mulligan. Another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Block 40.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's going to wind up in the red for this play, back at the 8.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Ready, set.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Set, hut. Blue, 32.
Love out of the shotgun. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You can be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
Red, 38. Black shot.
Throwing his love on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. We've finished 1 quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
Ready.
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. And from their own side of the field, they're going to risk it here on 4th.
Black, 95. Set, hut.
They are going for this. It's Love. Has his man. It stops. He's going to reach his own 20 before stepping out. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
Ready.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Down. Ready.
Handoff here to Jacobs. Escapes a defender. And he'll push this upfield and earn that with 2 set of downs.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
Every offense in this league. Is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Let's go. 33, yellow. Red, cycle. Hut.
1st down throw. Here's Love. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
On second down, Jacobs. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Here we go. 50, Green.
On first and 10, here's Love. And that's complete to Musgrave. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Green Bay Packer. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ain't no other king in his rap thing makes siblings. Nothing but my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city.
We've slated downs to approach here from the 40. Running on first here with Jacobs. Juke the defender. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They've invested some early touches in him, Brock, and the returns so far, I'd say very promising.
Kate, I told you the story before, but it was the same play 18 plays in a row. You know, I was really good with that clipboard on the sidelines. 18 plays in a row. Peyton ran the same play. If you can't stop it, keep calling.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
A give to Wilson up the middle. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43.
From the 19. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you've got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
Come on, set. Hut.
Turning to Jacobs on third. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Set, hut.
Jacob takes it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers parlay the interception into points. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. On now is McManus to kick this away. Chooses to bring this one out. And this drive will start inside the 25. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And Brock, they are not up to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake, or typically one will follow.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He beams one deep right side. John Dotson, the intended receiver. So that brings up 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
2nd down. Hurts throwing again. And they get to him again. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. It's the Eagles. In trouble. It's 3rd and real long here. Here's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. Jaden Reed on the return for the Packers. And they'll touch this down just shy of midfield. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Ready.
The give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Down. 10 block. Set.
Love with it on 1st down. Pass caught out right by Golden. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Set.
They'll run. Jacobs. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
2nd and goal from the 9 here.
Here we go. Blue 32. Ready.
Love looking to pass. sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting pieces together.
McManus on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers double their lead to 14.
Eagles nothing. Brendan McManus taking off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles taking over now late in the first half. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They probably try to get this into field goal range to trim that lead before halftime. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Hurts on first down. He's throwing deep to the left side. It connects on the deep shot. And they bring him down around the 34. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Brought in close to the 8. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
180.
Barkley has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles make it a 1-score game before halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Eagles offense staying out there. They're going for 2.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point
No play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, they got it. Intercepted on the goal line.
It's the score. Packers 14, Eagles 6.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call, and they're set up perfectly to counter it.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Here we go. 33, yellow. Ready?
Yep, as expected. They go to the ground and start this one off. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and our great crew here in the Orlando studios set for an abridged version of the halftime report. This game, to this point, a little slow to begin with, but in the second quarter, the offenses started finding their way. We hope we're set for a great second half, so let's get back out to the stadium and rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Fewer.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out comes Green Bay. They have the first series of this second half. Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. 52 blue. Hut.
And up to Jacobs to start the drive. Jukes out a one-stop. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level. And beyond.
At the 44-yard line.
Ready, set.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Let's go. 45. White. Hut, hut.
Love now on 1st and 10. Golden there to grab it. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Black 40. Hut, hut.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face second down. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. And that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Back to the air. Love. Finds him over the middle. This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked. Yep, marked shy of that first down at the 30.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Straight ahead, it's Wilson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Red, 38. Set.
To the air with Love. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And he's brought down after a short gain. The rookie out of Alabama, there on the tackle.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. Here we go. 33. Yellow. Set.
Love now to throw. On target to Musgrave. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Love on 3rd and short. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Adoree Jackson makes the play. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends them backwards to the 4.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time, start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety. You know, generally down around your own end zone, you're thinking less of driving the length of the field. Initially, you're just trying to buy some space and prevent a safety.
This is called situational football. You work on it all through training camp, right? It's not just a 2-minute drill. This can be equally important. Just get that 1st down. Just get out of the shadow of your own goal line. Well, the defense wasn't having it.
And not the way to follow up that safety. They send the free kick out of bounds. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance.
Automatic 1st down.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Ready.
2nd and 10 now. Almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, 3rd down.
Down. 10 black. Ready.
Love from the gun. Finds his man. It's Kraft. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Love throwing on 4th. He connects downfield. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Now That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs. Brock, they pick up the first instead.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Let's go. 52 blue.
Jacobs running behind center. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
On the double.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now Love on the play fake. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete. Now after the incomplete pass, we've got someone shaken up and in need of some medical attention. Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Set, hut. Black, 95. Field, black. Set.
Shotgun now for Love. He's got time here. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are smaller. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
On for the field goal now. Here's Brandon McManus. This one from an even 40 yards out. McManus sends it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half.
Brandon McManus kicking off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. The Eagles and receiver Devontae Smith returning to the field. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Oh, no, they get it yet again. And the Packers get the football back on their own 47-yard line.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
The Packers all set to get back out there. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Red, 38. Black shot. Ready?
Here's Love. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Blue, 32. Set.
First down throw. Here's Love. Throw right side, and Josh has it. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. This is the end of the third quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a two-score game to begin the fourth. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Here's Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 10 black. Set.
Kicks the handoff, now Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. He brings it in. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Ready.
4th down. Here's Love. He's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers making a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, as they drive forward to win right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. Has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, more than likely for more games to come.
So the Packers showing faith in their offense as they decide to go for 2.
The Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Ready.
They give it to the back of his own lead. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for 2. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board. They show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. In a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He's looking for A.J. Brown there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Let's try it again on 2nd down. And they pick him off again. Picked off by
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down, 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
I think everyone's a little scared of what's next. Live or die. Live or die.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down, 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
MADDEN26.
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Green Bay Packers. About ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
And when he came out of college, we all knew he had the chance to be one of the better quarterbacks. In the league, he got there in short fashion and elevates everyone around him. Led the league in passing last year with nearly 5,000 yards and had 43 touchdown passes. He's hoping to get his team back to the playoffs after falling just short a season ago.
Here we go. Ready?
Right to the air is Burrow. That's caught. Andre Yoshibas. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
That's a good start to the ball game. Maybe a little bit of a tone setter offensively. They come out throwing right away, and it's an early completion and a quick first down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory.
Across midfield
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Here we go. Stop.
On first and 10, here's Brown. And he's got some space here. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
A first carry for Samaje Perine. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. Second down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
Here we go. Can. Stop.
They'll give this out the middle to Brown. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Now it's Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Touchdown.
4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Bengals have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, yeah, I give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means he'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line.
Automatic first down.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 at the 40.
Down. 45. Ready?
Jacobs going to try the middle. A strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Nothing too fancy, just a carry up the middle, but a successful carry up the middle against this 3-4 defense.
And to be able to do that, what do you have to control? The nose guard, right? Got to be able to move him, otherwise you're not getting anything up the middle. Nice job by the center. Got a little help from one of his friends playing guard.
Love. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh. Fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
From midfield now, Burrow. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 180.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
Here we go. Stop. 180. 180. Stop.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Hits his target. That's Charlie Jones. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Chase Brown, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
McPherson now for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's capped off by a 13-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Love now. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jacobs. And they'll get him all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
60 red. 60 red. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Maybe a little anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
From the gun to give to Brown. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Here we go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
On one, ready?
4th down, but Burrow stays put. They're going for it.
Here we go.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Jordan Love and the Packers heading back out there. And he's been loose with the football early. Interceptions on the first couple of drives. As they start again here, we'll see if he can do better. 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Down. Set.
He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
38.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43. Hut, hut.
Now Love. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
50, green. Ready?
Jacobs again. And once again, this defense very stout. They stop him for no gain for the 2nd straight play. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. 1st and goal, no gain. 2nd and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball 3rd time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
Set. Black 40.
Love, this is 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Now McManus will line up for the field goal. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. The kick by McManus is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. There again is... The running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 180.
Right back to Brown. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat on blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
3rd and 2. In motion comes the tight end left. Burrow looking to pass. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
Here's Burrow. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Quay Walker came through to make the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking deep here for Chase. And got his man complete. Yeah, he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Burrow. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. This is Fant on the short completion. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Noah Fant, 36 yards. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
McPherson on for the point after. And it's 21-3. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it's Noah Fant who caps things off with the touchdown. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Packers with a football here late in this first half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it. Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Here we go. Here we go. 50, green.
Love looking to throw it. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
38. White. Ready?
Here's Love. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
2nd and 10.
Fury, yellow. Set, hut. Black, 95, rail, yellow. Ready.
To the air again, Love. Looking deep here for Dobbs. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Ready. 45, white. Hut.
Throwing, Love. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
I thought maybe when he caught, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
52, blue. Smash, red. Blaster, 6. Set.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
It's a gain of 18.
Facing a fourth down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Let's go. 10 black. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Wow, and that is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here we go. Set. 60 red. 60 red. Red. Cycle. Hut, hut.
On 2nd and 10, Love able to find his man, Kraft. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Black 40. Set.
Going back to Love. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you.
Here we go. Stop. 180. 180. Hot. Stop.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA and abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Jordan Love and the Packers heading back out there. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in it. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And they have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates. But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Claws red. Here we go. Here we go. 33. Yellow. Ready?
Looking to throw. Love. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
On one, ready?
Gun. Cut.
This is Brown going up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows?
Here we go.
But it looks like they're ready to go.
180.
Now it's Burrow. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Here we go. 180. 180 touch.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Second and 7 from the 20.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow will throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
180.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That's taken in by Higgins. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go. Hey, can.
They'll try and run for it with Brown. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. A stoppage here following the play, and it looks like Josh Jacobs was shaken up and in need of some assistance. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Ready up.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
Blue 32.
Love. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Romeo Doubs, his intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
52, Blue.
I got it.
Ready.
Play fake. Here's Love. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. Shamar Stewart in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. On now is the Packers punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there. So a change of possession here on the punt. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Cincinnati set to take over once again. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride the offense this go around. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 36 yards on the play.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Gun. Shot. 180. Play shot.
An inside give, Brown. And he dropped it about the 11 after only a yard.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making a play.
Stop. 180. Stop.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. This is caught. And the Bengals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
1st and goal, Cincinnati.
Here we go. 180. Play shot.
Brown is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Packers' 2-yard line.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. They try and run forward here with Brown. And this time he is in. Chase Brown with his 2nd touchdown up.
Man, I got this right. My head up to my bed. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My head up to my bed. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I swag when I serve. Now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic. Exotic polo on my body. Got a bad girl beside me. And a friend right behind me. And I'm swag. I'm swag. I'm swag. I'm swag. I'm swag. I'm swag. I'm clean like this detergent. No, by the zone. Yeah, strong. And you know I'm on 'cause I'm swag. I'm swag. I'm swag. I'm swag. like she patty mayonnaise. I'm on hypnotic, polo on my body. Got a bad girl beside me, and a friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm certain, I'm swag. I'm certain, I'm swag. I'm certain, I'm clean like this detergent. Go by the zone. Yeah, I'm strong. And you know I'm on 'cause I'm swag. I'm certain, I'm swag. I'm certain, I'm swag. I'm clean like this detergent.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, help. A whole name means protector, shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow, with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly I could walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when was stronger, today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creep with baddies and sequence dresses who high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard and live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the am I doing?
Hey, yo, Prim, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
All right.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
All right, then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
Got the house with my
black grand national. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-Pad. Watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Teach you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-Pad. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them that's hating on them. And they both. I hate them hating on them. And they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. Now cut my granny off and she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel, yeah. Then it's not enough. Few solid left but it's not enough. Few that'll really step but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself but it's not enough. Hey. Hey. Monster! Acting bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown like it was past interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they from a... I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up out of luck, soon as I up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Monster! Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
It's crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
Just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your life. The career is more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can boot you either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now. Oh my God, that's baby. Well, alright, tryna fight in the night. Come alive, ain't it sneak? Ain't it?
What? 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 I just made part my get it live. Try to come around, they popping your tires. Hold up. 100 round. Feeling like I'm on team. Playing both sides of you. Shout out to your friends. I've been going crazy. Shot, I've been in the deep end. She not in the scene. She tryna go. I just been tripping out. This whole nother level shot. I got these on their toes. I put the on the road. She tryna. Oh, I got this. Me, she tryna show me something. I got flows for days. Ain't on nothing. Me and my bro like they ain't know we on one. We in the spot going crazy until the sun up. You worried about that? I chose up. All in the kitchen can't get us the cold up. Acting like they know it. Double O cactus, yeah, we told up. Switch out the baddie, get rolled up. Everything hit, everything.
First time I done got wild in a long time. We didn't have a good time, not a long time. Prime time, feeling like Dion in the limelight. Showdown, trying to blow it down, get my mind right. Oh, hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below. All I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud. So get loud. I take the first, you keep it coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something.